Good morning, good morning, good morning, my lovely people. This is Carol once again, wherever you are in the world. Good afternoon, good evening. And yes, once again, here we are with Carol Matibula, emphasizing daily on the essence of mindfulness, health, and well being. As I have been doing this for about 25 years, I will share and share and share and share. And today the subject is that make sure you maintain your wholeness. Make sure you maintain your wholeness. And what does that mean really? What is wholeness? How do we today, as you wake up and you're about to do you're about to embark on your world where you know for the fact that your world is perfect as it is, just as it is, because we're living in a society where you are required to be perfect. And perfect, it's not something that is required. Perfect, it's what it is. And so today, that's the subject, making sure you maintain your wholeness. So we will begin with few things that's going to make you understand what is wholeness so that you can oblige by them on a daily and just to minimize tension and stress and so you can focus to your true essence and true self. Now, these are the things that I hold dearly, and I classify it as wholeness, being holy, being whole, just as you are, because there is nothing in this world to feel as if you are not yourself, no matter how hard you try. You'll feel as if, you know what, the world does not prove me because they think I'm not good enough. There are lots of people who say that, or those who wake up in the morning and say, I am happy and I'm going to take my world and I'm going to run with it. Whatever that world might look to the face of the universe, that's my world and I adore it. For me, that's being whole. That's wholeness. So if you are that person who wakes up every day and say, no matter what it is that presents itself to my face and all the spaces that I carry, because we've got different kinds of faces that presents themselves to us. So what do I do to maintain my wholeness? Maintaining your wholeness is exactly what I have explained a few seconds ago. Just you waking up and just being you. So now to maintain it to the core, that keeps you well, that keeps you healthy, that keeps you connected with yourself, that keeps you connected with people, that keeps embracing the air that you breathe. There are a few things that you need to look at. Now, number one, it's to making sure that you eat well. Early morning, what I do when I wake up, I take a piece of garlic, and that piece of garlic, I either eat it or I either put it into my smoothie or I put it into my tea. So that this is what I do on the daily, and it depends really on how much it is, just to make sure that I keep cleansed and I keep, especially now that we're going to summer. So making sure that you maintain your wholeness begins with your health. So make sure that you detoxify on a weekly basis. It might be you fasting, because sometimes I fast. If I have ate a lot yesterday, I'll make sure that I eat as minimal as I can, or I'll make sure that I consume fruits and water and fruits and water for the day, just to make sure that my body is on, that it gets a chance to relax, because of, I think sometimes we eat and we eat and we eat. I'm not saying starve yourself. No, it's not about starvation, but it's about sometimes let's detoxify you know let's detoxify. And fasting, I love this fasting thing because it happens automatically. You wake up in the morning and the body says, today we do not consume food so much, today we minimize. So, and when you do that, when you fast, you feel your mouth becomes fresh, everything around you becomes fresh. And also, while you detoxify, make sure that you massage yourself. So today I'll keep on repeating these things, you guys, so that you can know my core. So that's making sure that I'm well and kicking. That's how I maintain my wholeness. Firstly, by making sure that this vehicle, it's clean, it's healthy, and it's running. And one thing that I have also realized of maintaining your wholeness, it's relying on your body. Really, you guys, please, let's connect with our bodies. Lots of us people out there, we do not connect with our body. We do not know where our body state of mind is. I am so aware of my body state of mind that I know exactly where, if I have any hiccups in my body that I feel like, okay, this thing shouldn't be there, I know exactly where things that are needed in that are not needed in my body, where they are, and they keep reoccurring. And the fact that they are on one spot, I have managed to deal with it. One powerful thing that I have done, I woke up this morning, I thought to myself, my God, Carol, I find you amazing. And I find you amazing because of how much you understand your body. I've had fibroids. I have had massive fibroids. I've shown you my belly the last time, you guys. This belly was this size. I tried to wear clothes and my belly was just facing the other way and saying, Carol, I'm losing contact with you. Carol, I do not know what you have done to me, but I am not connected with you. I'm taking my own direction. And well, I don't know if I was gonna give my belly a chance to so that it can forgive me. If how do you say it? I thought to myself, I'm not gonna let my belly to lose contact with me. So I had to fight to try to get my belly back. Now, why my belly was losing connection with me? Because my belly was suddenly, it was not my belly no more. It was hijacked by fibroids, you know. And this is how I speak about these things that we find ourselves in as women. And when you speak about them that way, you know that you do not look at it as a massive problem that it's overpowering you. You do not look at it as a problem that you have no control over. So I had to identify this fibroids as something that has hijacked my body, my belly, and I was gonna get my belly back. And also my body, I was gaining weight because of I thought that the fibroids were overpowering me. They were bigger than me. I suddenly started worrying about my weight, and my weight started kind of really leaving me. I started feeling myself not fed really, because I don't believe in fed. I started feeling overweight. Where you when you're walking, you can feel that I'm not myself. It's like I have gained another body on top of the body that I know. So my work was gonna get rid of. So that's maintaining your wholeness. Maintaining your wholeness. It's knowing how to deal with things that comes on your body as you are the owner of that body, as you are the God of that body, because of as we know that God lives within us. And for those who don't believe in God, please do forgive me, because I know you are. There are those out there who are not so religious, but I am. So because of I am, I would then sometimes bring God into my subject. So because of I take my body as a vessel of cleanness, of godliness, of how do you say it? Of royalty. I believe that there's this royalness about my spirit and around my body. So I had to reclaim that, and it was not going to be an easy journey to ride because of these fibroids were big. Sometimes I would lie down on my belly and I would feel as if there was a stone kind of pressing itself. When I did yoga and I would lie on my belly to do certain moves that required me to be on my flat belly, I couldn't do these things because of these fibroids were really really hijacking. They were hijacking me. They were hijacking my worldliness, my wellness, my well-being, my mindful self was being taken. And I say to myself, Carol, you are gonna find out how big they are. You are gonna trace your belly. And what I did then was to take the garlic and cut the garlic into half. And what I did, I would then squeeze my this I have to showcase it, you guys, especially those if you're someone who suffer with fibroids. Please look at this. It's one of the most amazing things that I have done to regain my belly bag. As I'm still working on it, now I'm working on elasticity, which I'm really happy. I see the elasticity getting better. So whenever you have fibroids, let's say my fibroids was seated here. This was the main space where this fibroids resides. And this was up to this size. So what I did on a daily, this I did it for 1 full year. I would then take my hands in and feel how far, because of this, when I press my fingers, you see that what I did, I pressed these two fingers, you see? So this is how, yes, this is how my fingers said. So these two ones will go backwards and then these two ones will go forward. Same applies this side, these two ones will go aside and then I'll put this two and I'll go in right inside and find out where the most tension occur. Do forgive me, as you know, in the body, because if I do lots of cleansing, lots of things happen on my nose. Forgive me, you guys. It's something that you see sometimes, sometimes not. Oh dear, so sorry. Oh dear, no, no, that's not it. We are back. We are back. We are back. So sorry for that. Now, having to say then what I did, I went into my belly and then I would take my oils. These are fantastic oils that I use of Vunkua, and they are amazing oils. They are fantastic oils. Now, in these oils, we have argan oil, which you know is fantastic for the skin elasticity. We also have a silk share, which is amazing to retone your elasticity as well. And it also has some herbs inside, which is, I think we have African potato in here, and then we have mountain garlic, and we have boho. So these three medicines are fantastic as a mixture of helping you with whatever you have around your belly. I'll talk about them as we go. Probably tomorrow I'll be talking about really the medicinal herbs that I use in my daily routine as I maintain my wholeness. So this was one of the oils that helped me a lot to maintain this problematic that I had on my belly of this what do you call this fibroids things that I had. And so what I did then, I'll take every 3 times a week, I'll take the oil and then go around my belly, rub my belly back and front, and just at the edge of the belly, where because whenever we have a problem with our belly, what happens? It creates a line. You see that line there, and in that line, this is where I would go and sit there. Wherever you feel a little bit of a tension, you sit and you just do your kind of meditation where you breathe in and breathe out and hear into yourself. I am claiming back my body to my belly to exactly the state that I remember it to be. It might not be a belly when you are 18 years old. Let's not really kid ourselves. Claim the belly that you'll be able to be a friend with. Don't be obsessive about it. Just claim. So while I was claiming my body, my belly, I was getting rid of the fibroids, you guys. You see, I'm sitting here. This is so soothing because of this pressure that I'm putting just below my belly, just below your navel, your belly button. There, you put and you sit there. And then you've got this sense of the belly loves that because of it's you connecting with it and rubbing it and creating that essence of Your belly, it's not just for beautification, but your belly, it is yours. You own it. And your belly holds the secrecy of your entering in this world. So you need to create a friendship with your belly. Do not be afraid to have a story with your belly. So after I have done the pressure points just beneath my belly, just at the edge, just at where it ends, where the belly is about to end. You put your fingers there, you sit and you meditate and just relax. Breathe in and breathe out. And then follow all that line, making sure that you sit and you feel the pressures. And sisters, there will be pressures if you have never done it. Because of, remember, the belly, around the belly, we've got lots of things that are happening there. We have our most of your organs resides there, and as you know as well, you have your large intestine that creates that gets rid of the toxins out of your body. You've got your small intestines that creates acid so that all these toxins can go out, this lubricate thing. And then we also have mucus that sometimes overpower our body. So by doing these kinds of things, that's why you see me often with things like tissues in my hands, because of my body automatically it's becoming aware that we are actually a detoxification machine. We detoxify. And while you are becoming the detoxification machine, you become well and beautiful and young looking. So do this morning with me. Take your fingers and roll around beneath your belly, roll around until you feel the heat. So this is, and if it does not look nice for those who are watching, remember my videos are about well-being, you guys, and well-being, it's about of exposing the body to some certain limit, so that people can see what you are talking about. And as you're doing this, some of you, if there's no movement in some areas, you would feel lots of heat. It will be really, really heated. So this is fantastic if you want to tone your body, your belly to a certain state that you want it to be. So this video might be a little bit longer, hopefully not. And then you go down again. And when you feel a little bit of cold, sit there, and it feels like a beautiful heater put in there, and that the body loves it. By doing that, you're regenerating the circulation beneath the body, so that the belly can have its right nutrition that it needs from the blood by circulating the blood vessels that are blocked around your belly. So whenever you see me sitting, it's when there's a sense of blockage. And then you breathe. Then again, you breathe in and gently breathe out. And yes, once again, I'm so sorry. As I'm detoxifying, once again, you'll see tissue, you hear my nose. I'm just cleansing out all that nonsense. So today is a detoxification day. We are detoxifying. Yeah. And then once again, I get here and I feel a little bit of cold. And I'm like, okay. So yesterday I didn't work on my belly. So my belly suddenly, there's a little bit of less movement there. Okay, Carol, let's sit on it. And look at the pressure. So the pressure is about out of 100%. I'm putting 20%, out of 100, I'm using 20% pressure, 20% pressure, and 80% circulation. So all those percentage, they work. I don't know if it makes sense in the world of mathematics, but oh, this is Carol Matubula just doing her thing, and her thing that works very well, but some of the things don't work, such as mathematics. I'm terrible at it now. And then you circulate. So that 20% pressure, 80% circulation. So your pressure actually does not come from your physical. It comes from your circulation. That circulation, that's what creates the pressure. And if you want to see your belly, and this, you guys, you would love me for this. I see people not commenting, but whatever I do, you would see results. This, I bet you will. Sisters, the weather is changing in Europe. It is time to resculpt ourselves back to beauty so that we can look amazing, amazing, amazing. So this is the first thing that you do. Detoxify on a weekly basis. Make sure that you fast sometimes once a week, that the body can stay away from the food while you consume lots of water so that you cleanse your system. After you have done that, make sure that you massage your belly at least 3 times a week. And while you do that, you use the skin of the body as if it's elastic. And while you do that, you would get rid of those fibroids, especially the sisters who have fibroids, black sisters, and anybody who's dark, black, Asians. We suffer a lot. They say we are the most victims of fibroids. So whoever who have fibroids, if you are listening to this video, please share. Please let people subscribe to our video channels, because they've got lots of amazing tips for women for all different kinds of subjects. So you go around as if you are taking your belly and you're making it the world. As of course our belly is our world. That's where we come from, you guys, isn't it? This is where once upon a time somebody you are attached with your mom, the umbilical of you. That's a secret world where you come from. So when you nature that, you are actually nurturing your world. If you are depressed somewhere, they say to you, you are depressed, clinically depressed. That stupid word that they use there. If you start connecting with your belly, you'll find yourself really coming back and being clear on lots of things. Because of when we are depressed or we are sad or we are kind of self-forgotten and we get the world, things that are happening in the world to take us away from ourselves, we lose contact with the doorway of where we come from. And the doorway of where we come from, it's connected with this. By connecting with this, you connect with your wholeness. So you go around massaging. And as I'm doing this, you know what I'm feeling? I'm getting more warm and more warmer, and most of my areas in my belly. So you keep on seeing me going back. And when I'm going back, I'm searching as well the temperatures around my belly. Wow. And I get here and I get a little bit of sensation of discomfort. So I'm gonna go there because of this area. It's connected with this, which is that chip that when you eat, the food goes through it. And sometimes when you have a little bit of more toxins in your body, when your liver, it's full of things that are not really good, and suddenly your gallbladder it gets overloaded with the green stuff there. You start feeling as if there's sourness here, you know. That sometimes even when you would feel a little bit of liquid of sourness coming out. So when you're feeling that, which I'm feeling this morning, actually, I'm feeling like that this morning, especially if I have had a glass of wine. Yesterday I had a glass of wine and I feel this. So what I do, oh dear, it's really, really a little bit sensitive. I go there and I massage. And when I'm massaging, what I'm doing, my movements aren't going in, they're going out. I only go in if I'm about to work on the pressure point. And there's no circular move. It's just 20% movement. 20% movement in without the 80% circulation, because of, once again, you also have to be very careful around this area, as we have all our sensitive organs residing there. And then never forgetting to breathe in. So this is kind of meditation as well, isn't it? It's kind of meditation that makes you connect with yourself. Remember, you guys, maintaining your wholeness, it's trusting in yourself, no matter what the world thinks. No matter how the world takes you and puts you somewhere, forget it. You know, I'm going to make a joke, you guys. And the sisters who's going to understand this, they know themselves in one of my groups out there with the sisters that I normally discuss with on a daily basis. And these sisters are really cool sisters, as all the sisters are cool in the world that I've met. But these are the sisters that suddenly I'm becoming very close with. And of course, lots of them, but lots of beautiful sisters. Hi, sisters out there. Now, 2 days ago, one of my sister, who I adore very, very much, just met this sister and wishing to get to know her further. She sent this amazing picture in my group, and this picture had something that reminded me of my great grandmom very, very much. And then, so what I did yesterday, we were talking about it, and this is where I say sometimes let's not judge what we see because of everything that happens. Some people have a different vision. Some people have different. We all are so different, you dear people. And what makes us unique, it's that in those differences of ours, we need to embrace each other just as we are. So now, what I was doing with this new technology, I wrote something like, I wanted to say, oh my God, this picture reminded me of my great grandmom so much. Now, instead of me saying it reminded me, I wrote my remainings of my great grandmoms, and this I felt like, do I need to fix it? And because I knew at that moment that people are gonna look at it and say, now what is she writing this one? So I have this moment. So this is what I'm saying: when you're maintaining yourself just as who you are, never let mistakes overpower you. Never let mistakes come and block you from who you are. So this is me. I just do what I do. Either it's perfect or either it's not perfect. I go for it. Now, this is maintaining your wholeness just as you are. So as we're going along, massaging this stomach, you can see I'm talking, I'm doing something, but I'm really right on my belly. And then what you see now, look at that. You gotta see this shape. You see that? As you look here, there's a shape. You see that? I'm so sorry. I hope I don't go too far. Ooh, not too far. Now, if you look here, there's a shape. I'm gonna hold it again. See there? I'm gonna go like that. You see that shape? Actually, this is where your belly ends. This is where all the toxins lies. This is where this becomes like elastic. Once this is out of balance, this line here, you see that line? You gotta see this line. And this is just an excess weight from these fibroids, you guys. It was really massive. Well, I had 9 fibroids, they say, and one of them, they said it was about 10 centimeter. And I lived with it. When I came to London, my God, I thought I was dying with these fibroids. I would roll on my bed and they were really, really painful. And of course, I started using garlic now. Today it's about keeping your wholeness. So I'm going to really, I'm open, you guys out there in the world now. It's up to you what you think about my videos. I know some of them you would approve with my videos and some of you wouldn't. Now, what was the main ingredient that made me to finish my fibroids? All of them. Now I'm getting my zodiac sign, my monthly zodiac sign, as if it was not a problem before. While I was going through this fibroids, my zodiac sign was sometimes not coming as I knew it. Now my zodiac sign comes as normal as I know it every month after I've dealt with fibroids. So remember to sculpture your belly. And as you sculpture it, also remember to feel where the pressures are. And by doing that, it's actually minimizing whatever distractions that the body gets exposed to. Our emotions, you guys, are distractions of our body. Things that we go through on a daily that we think that these things aren't good for our souls. You know what the body does? Oh, before I talk about that, I'm going to recite here. This area here, those bones there, just the beginning of your rib cage, between those rib cage, go in, not really pressing on the rib cage. Make sure that you protect the rib cage. The bones shouldn't be touched whatsoever. And then stuck in these 2 fingers, just at the beginning there, and sit there. Sit there and just relax. And whenever there's a sense of release, you'll see yourself by breathing in, and look how deep that is. So this deepness, it's that 80% circulation, because of that circulation allows me to go in, and I'm still sitting on that 20%. And then suddenly I leave the 80%. When I feel that there's a blockage, there's no sense of air, I just sit there and let my temperature do the work by burning the coldness that closes the door around my pores, so that the air can come in. Because of whenever this is my theory. My theory is, since I've been working as a therapist, is that when we see a sense of blockage, it's when the doorways of our pores gets closed from the outside, and then from the clearness of the air coming in, it does not allow the body to now reclaim itself, because of whatever that's around us. It is what helps us to maintain our body. So you have to maintain your body with your hands by making sure that things are open, things are slimy, things are moving as correct as they are. Your white cells, make sure that your white cells are activated to a certain limit of electricity, because of your white cells, which we call meridians. They need to be in a certain measurement. They need to be in a certain speed. They need to be in a certain how do you say, electrical movement. So your work is to make sure that whatever you do, when you see me sitting, it's when I'm getting to meridians, because of we are surrounded with this points of meridians all around our body. So meridians, 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 my meridians, they know me. She's gonna come and she's gonna cleanse. So as I'm pressing here, suddenly I can breathe. And guess what's happening is, remember that sourness that I say I felt here? Suddenly it gets lesser. And then I then go a little bit up to feel towards the end. Let's see what's remaining there. And what do? I go beneath, as if I'm digging into my rib cage, but I'm not pressing the rib cage at all. I'm just slightly to the wall of the rib cage. And I sit there once again. Look at that, opening this area, making sure that this area is well open. Sisters with the belly out there, this is how what was the title again? Making sure you maintain your wholeness. And it begins with the way you look. And then after you have done that, just take your hands and rub. Take your hands and rub. Take your hands, and when you get to the edge where you see that brown line of mine, especially this brown line, you use your the edges of your palm, just the edges of your palm, that area, this spongy area here, and then this spongy area here. So you get them together, and then you slide. You take the whole skin of the belly, squeezing it up, and then sit there and then pull and pull. Look, pull, pull, pull. That there's a lot of oil that sits there, and it will be sensitive. Once again, take your hands and then go there and press and press and press and pull out. Once again, take, and this is also for the men. Brothers, some of you've got it. I'm so sorry. I wanted to say terrible. No, nothing is terrible. Some of you brothers as well, please maintain your belly, especially those who consume lots of beer. Get rid of that beer out of your stomach. And these are the things that you do. Please maintain your well-being. Maintain your well-being. So we do that, and then you go around again to the top. Now where we are, we were lower here. Remember, this is where we are, and look at that. Look, sit there. Breathe. Sit there and hold it and breathe. Sit there and breathe. Sit there and breathe. Now, wherever I touch all over my body, it's warm. Now we move. Remember, we were here. So we're going to follow a line. We're going to start here. See that? Just beneath where the belly ends there. So we're gonna go 1, then we end up at the center. Then we go 2, then we end up at the center. Then we go 3, we end up on the center. Then we go 4, we end up on the center. Then we go 5, we end up on the center. And then we're gonna grab it together just near the belly button. And then just squeeze, squeeze, as if you're squeezing the belly, but the belly button will protect itself, will immediately run in. So let's begin. 1, sit, 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 and squeeze out. 2, go sit, 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 and squeeze out. 3, sit, 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 and squeeze out. Looks not so good, but it's needed. It's summertime. Bring back your belly where you want it. And then go squeeze, 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 squeeze. And some of you, it will be painful. Don't mind the pain. It's not something bad. It's something just you are getting rid of the dead energy, bringing life to your belly, and then squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then now, after you have done that, look how lovely that looks. Can you see? This is you. I do this myself. You can go to the gym, yes, but if you do not want to go to the gym, these are the things that you do. So after you have done that, just pull, and this is gonna make it even more hotter. So you do the finalization just by just cleansing and just kind of you're doing lymphatic belly drainage. This is lymphatic belly drainage. And then you go to that area, the small area there, which is very, very tough. This one, I find it that you have to work more on it because of it's very, very stubborn to go away. So now this is the belly that you get. And the more you do that, as it is summer, we'll see, it's going to get to a certain stage. So now it's already fine. I just need it a little bit longer. So that was number 1. Number 2. So firstly, it's detoxifying. After you have detoxified, make sure that you work on the belly. And then, of course, after you have done your bellies and all that, make sure that you exercise, exercise, exercise. Exercise, 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 exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. While you do this, you squeeze your body. Really squeezing your buttocks and squeezing everything, especially when you're also going through your zodiac. If you are a sister and experiencing your zodiac monthly, this is also fantastic because of it helps you to cleanse your body even further. So this exercise are good for that time of the month as well. And then again, you go up, pressing your belly, pressing your buttocks, pressing your feet, pressing your toes, and then just squeezing your eyes just to feel the movement of your of your energy around your body, and hold that belly in as if you're pushing your belly button to the spinal cord of on your back. And just hold and then silent. Now we're gonna calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh God, that's a lot. That's a lot, you guys. Yeah, it's a lot. Now, again, because of we do the cleansing, lots of mucus will come out, meaning that the garbage that is running around your body that disturbs your blood, your deep ocean kicks it out by doing this, and you'll feel lots of heat. I'm feeling a lot of heat at this moment. So we're gonna go to the other side again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh dear. Okay. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then stretch yourself if you're a cat. And then freeze. Just freeze the whole body. Freeze. And feel where there's lack of movement. Freeze. Freeze everything. Freeze. And then let go. And then once again, we're gonna go to the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Haha. And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna look at our belly. Look how lovely that looks. Look at that. This is getting away. Remember, our most challenge is this area. So sometimes in a day, when you have a chance, just hold that area, this area. Remember, never forget the pressure. You're not pressing inside, you're holding the skin, and you're pressing out. This is the most difficult area, and by doing this, you are you're reminding the elasticity to go back, because remember, our elasticity, it's like a rubber. It stretches, and if you don't maintain it, it stretches and stretches. That's why we call those things stretch marks, because of this. It's one of the area we know. Look at that shape. You see, you gotta have that shape. You see, it's I say, oh, I'm seeing a little bit of, what do you call those things there that they have, that man fights to have? I forgot them, but I can see the shape are carrying, and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm ready for summer. Not for anyone, but once again for yourself. Not for the brothers out there. The brothers who are watching enjoy it, but this one we do it for ourselves. And the brothers out there, don't do it for them sisters, do it for yourself. And then so we feel that we have, and then just do vigorant movements to celebrate and to remove that pressure you have been putting into your belly and removing that electricity that you have been putting. This is fantastic for getting rid of the fibroids. This, it is my secrecy in getting rid of the fibroids. So I do not have fibroids. I didn't get no surgery. I didn't go to no doctors. I did it. So follow or contact me on www.vunkua.co.uk if you want to find out about the body. And if you want to find out about Women's Gathering, how to become a part of our network, because this network, you guys, it's gonna grow. I'll make sure of it, because it's a network that it's needed for women, especially women out there who feel that the world has never been on your side. This is a network for the sisters to become a part. So if you're a sister out there who's very strong, who has a dream, who has a business, wanting to mingle and mix with powerful sisters, please, then this you have to check our website, which is what is it again? It's no. I'm so sorry. I just did my belly, so my brains are kind of like in a mood of maintaining my body. So the website is www.sa-united globally. So this is for women, and this is for women around the world. If you want to find out the tips, as starting from now, I'm going to be sharing lots of tips around SA United Globally, which is also a sisterhood of Vibrantly African United Globally. Vibrantly African United Globally. I thank you, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you, I thank you. And stand corrected and own your strength, own your balance, own yourself. Don't own only thinking of you are intelligent. Own your body, own your world, own your system of health. Because you know, if we think we are intelligent, but we are not maintaining our health, dear people, I have lots of questions around this so-called intelligence. What does that mean? When you own your body, you own your mind, you own your knowledge, you own your wisdom, so you are in the right foundation. But when you own that I'm strong, I know it all, and everybody has no knowledge, think again and maintain your health, maintain your balance, maintain your well-being, maintain your aura by just closing your eyes and feeling how happy your aura is. Hold yourself and close your eyes and feel how much my shadow self is linked and glued with me. And by closing your eyes and connecting with your governor, so you know that you are on the right track with your governor. You own your governor. You know that without the governor, you are nowhere to be found. So when you close your eyes, you are actually visiting, you're taking a step further into your subconsciousness and feeling how strong your governor is residing within you. Thank you so much. This is Carol Matebula again, saying I hope this tips of mine helps you. Today, the subject is make sure to maintain your well-being. Drink lots of water, make lots of those smoothies, eat lots of quinoa. Quinoa, it's, I don't know if I'm mentioning, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong, as you know, with my pronunciation and all the spelling things. I'm terrible at it, but I'm loving it. I'll keep on sharing it with you guys. Just read through what I'm saying. Find the words. Find me in my finger artwork. My finger artwork, it's not so well, but if you really believe that I have something to offer, try to find wedding out of my crooked, fingery art. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day ahead, and I love you guys. This is Carol Machabula. Stay well. God bless.